don't know who I am. But today, we're going to go over a really big haul that includes all of June and all of July. So you better sit down, buckle up, and get a drink or cigarette, whatever you need, because this might take a little while. Okay, let's get right into it, and let's start off with what we found at Goodwill, which you've probably seen in some of our other videos, but let's roll right through it. We've got Transporter, PSP, the UMD version of the movie. We ended up with Bad Company Battlefield, the first one. The second one was great. That first one's a lot of fun too. I had it digitally, now we got it physically, so that's perfect. Then we've got some Super Truck Racers. Yeah. Still gonna try that one. That does look fun. We ended up finding a Guitar Hero for the PS3 here for the Rock of the 80s. Sorry, PS2. Didn't mean to say PS3. The Encore, Rock of the 80s. Yeah, that is going to be full of all of our favorites. And then we had Splinter Cell. Look at that beautiful guy. We've got his cousin on the, what was it, the Game Boy Advance, I think we have it for, Game Boy Advance. Now we've got the PS2 version. And then to one of our Goodwills during the stop, we were able to find a couple of DS games, which is, you know, now the DS games are rougher to find out in the Goodwill land. But we ended up with two definite empty calorie deals, but one with a little nutrition to it. So we got Touchmaster 2, Mystery PI, we got X-Men. Yes, the official game. This is the cousin to X-Men, the official game we have for GameCube. We ended up with a PS3 game, one MX versus ATV. It's alive. I never have played the versus ATV games. I've done the regular just ATV and like, what was there, an ATV Fury or something back on the PS2. I think we got another copy or so. We'll go over in a little bit for it. But continuing with Goodwill, we got going to the Wii, Michael Jackson Experience. Yes. There's a lot to say about Michael, but great music. We ended up also with D Blob, the first one, D Blob. There we go, right? Beautiful, all in there, full meals. Continuing on with the Goodwill pile, we've got Harry Potter, Goblet of Fire, PS2. Confession of mine, the only Potter games I have ever played are the Lego Potter, and maybe those were good, maybe they weren't. I mean, Lego games are always fun, but I have not tried any of the movie tie-in Harry Potter games, so maybe I'll actually give one a shot. We found Rayman Arena. Again, this is one I never knew about, and looks to be, well, the optimal word is interesting. So, you know, you can 4-player on this with the PS2, so it could be good, right? Could be. And then we did find a GameCube gem at Goodwill, which is, I guess, even harder to find than the DS games or any type of GameCube games. But we've got SSX on tour. Yep, to rule the mountain. This guy, again. The instructions are seen a little bit better days, but they're there, they're good. So those were our great Goodwill finds for June and July. A lot. We went probably once a week or so to look. Always find something at a couple of the Goodwills. Now let's get into what we found at some of our garage sales. All right, still around? Let's get into what we found at some of these garage sales. Again, you might have seen some of these from our previous videos, but I'm just encompassing everything here for the last couple months. And here's what we got. We'll start with a few of the PS4 titles we found, because, you know, with the PS5 and the new Xbox here, garage sales are a great place to be able to find some PS4 titles because people are looking to liquidate a lot of that. So here's 3 PS4 titles we found for $1 each, which is, hey, that's a great price. We all wanted that price. But Battlefield 1 and a Call of Duty World War II. Again, I think we all got this. Didn't we all get this like digitally for some reason through PlayStation Plus, but anyways, physical copy is always great. And then I got, we got the Show 17, Ken Griffey Jr. edition, right? And that's the Show. That's the one that owned the Griffey Jr. Then at another garage sale, we found a few here. I'll show you. These we paid fair market price for. It was fine. These were ones that I just needed to add to the collection that I hadn't got yet, that I've been looking at for a while. So we got Phineas and Ferb across the second dimension, right? Yeah. What are we gonna do today? Then I finally got the new Super Mario Brothers Wii, the red case here. You know, I just never, back in the day during the Wii heyday, never did pick this one up. Picked up Galaxy 2 and all that stuff, but never this one. But that was good, right? It's all there, looking good. And then, of course, we ended up finally with our man Kirby's Epic Yarn. Everybody loves Kirby. Kirby's the best. Kirby's so good. See, that's great. So, yeah, like I said, paid very close to their actual value, which was fine. Like I said, these were ones I was looking to get for the collection. These are definitely full meal deals, well worth in bolstering up and fattening your collection with. And then just the other weekend, when we were out and about, not finding much of anything in the garage sales, we stumbled upon the one garage sale that had the deal that we're always looking for, and that is 50 cents a game. It's great. So I was able to get six or seven games here. Perfect. Let's look at them now. Batman Arkham Asylum Greatest Hits Edition. That's all right. Full up. Batman Arkham Asylum, as you all know, an amazing game, an amazing series, the Arkham series. What was it? Arkham City, Arkham Knights, and it was so good. Great games. Rocksteady, awesome job bringing Batman really back into the gaming mainstream. Make it awesome. And then we got Tron Evolution. I've been looking at that for a long time. I was glad to find that for 50 cents. And then we got Dark Souls, everybody's favorite way to die. And yeah, another one we've had digitally forever, but it's always great to add a physical copy. And then we've got a nasty, GameStop version of a case for Star Wars, Clone Wars. I never played any of the Clone War games, so hey, for 50 cents, that's definitely worth it. And then we ended up with 4 different Wii games. Nothing serious, just all, empty calorie stuff, but we got Toy Story. Simpsons game has got the most meat on it. And then there were a couple of unmarked boxes here with Animal Crossing. And that is Animal Crossing City Folk, in case there were any different ones on the Wii. And then the other one was, this is a Rabbids game. Yeah, Raven Rabbids 2. So, there we go. I mean, the first one being a lot of fun. So, it'll be great to see how the second one turns out. Our biggest score from garage sailing is this one right here. Now, this was on a video, a recent one, where we showed, I told you about, the little story was, there's a nice box full of PS2 games and the PS2 itself and everything. I looked through the games, all great games, but I didn't need everything in there, but I wasn't able to split them apart, just buy a couple things here or buy a couple things there. I wasn't able to do that. They wanted it all sold as one, so we did a little, negotiation back and forth, ended up buying the whole thing. So let's see what those all are again. We'll start off with Ratchet & Clank Deadlocked. Yeah, and they took very good care of their stuff. Very good care. You'll see this instruction booklet looks beautiful. Then we've got another copy of the ATV Fury Off-Road right? Off-Road Fury. Ended up with something every PlayStation 2 owner has to have eventually, or has had once or twice, Tony Hawk 2, right? Tony Hawk games, when they were first out and around, my gosh, those were a lot of fun. Lots of hours with lots of people playing that. Midnight Club, there we go. Cool. Streets Edition, street racing. Another Corvette game. I think our other Corvette is like Corvette. I don't know. Edit that out. We got Fireblade. Helicopter games. Helicopter games are always fun. Ever since, what, the original Choplifter, we were playing that one forever, and then Tiger Heli in the arcade, and then, yeah. The good old helicopter game is always fun. One of the big hitters in this bunch that I was trying to get was Code Veronica X here. And this is with the Devil May Cry a demo disc included, that's great, but just finally getting some Code Veronica X physical is great. So fun to get. Headhunter. Don't know, but we'll try and find out. City Crisis. I'm sure this will be pretty crazy, trying to rescue citizens, put out fires, and probably stop crimes, all kinds of fun things like that. Oh, that's right, here we go. The other big hitter in this stack was this one. I definitely tried to get to buy on my own, but like I said, I ended up with everything instead, which is okay, because I think out of all these, I only had like maybe 2 of them already. So we got Bloody Roar 3. Yeah. Yes. So great. There we go. Bloody Roar. Bloody Roar 3. What's a PlayStation owner without a Gran Turismo game? So there's Gran Turismo 3. Yeah. I think we already have this. I know we've got plenty of other Gran Turismos, so we already have that one or not. And then we ended up with a random NASCAR 2002 Thunder. Yeah, okay, NASCAR. And like I said, we did end up with a PS2, which is fine. Here we go. It's the old original Fat, which is great. It's in good working condition. I have tested it already, and it works just fine. I got a memory card with it, you know, the cables you needed, and got a couple of controllers. And yeah, now we'll see what we do with it, because, hey, you can never have enough stuff, right? Okay, and yes, there's still more. Now, what I'm going to show you here is GameStop. For the past month, I think starting at the beginning of June, have been offering all their Xbox One games and their PlayStation 4 games for $20. So I've been picking up a lot of stuff that I've been wanting, or that looks interesting, or that I don't even know anything about. So here they are. To start off, we have Gigantosaurus the game. Yeah, right? Perfect, great, fun, I don't know. All right, we've got Assassin's Creed Origins, which I've been looking forward to for a very long time, and that is because I have taken a step back from Assassin's Creed, and I have not played any for the PS4 yet. So I skipped almost an entire console generation. I have plenty of the other ones. I've got like Unity and whatever and something. The last one I did play in earnest was Black Flag on the PS3, and that one's awesome. Oh, we've got Titanfall 2, which of course we've all have digitally many times over. Awesome game. Okay, here's one I skipped out, but now we've got Prey. I'm told that can be a lot of fun, and that should be good, so I'm all looking forward to that. Ooh, here's one. You know when you see the sales on the PSN store and you go through and you're looking at them? Here's one that I always look at every time, and I just never bite the bullet to get it, but when it's $5, I went ahead and got Code Vein. There we go. I have no idea what this will be or be like, but I'm all for it. And then this one. This looked interesting just based upon of course, the name and the cool artwork. It has The Last Kids on Earth and the Staff of Doom. So this looks like this could be some silly role-playing action game. I might have went to a few GameStops to see what they each had and grabbed a bit. I don't think it's overkill, but maybe it was. But, you know, for $5 each, you can't pass it up. So we've got Agony. Never heard of this one yet until I saw the case and the picture, and I was like, right? It's one of those, sure, why not? It's like when you're buying a heavy metal or death metal album back in the day, right? You're just flipping through the bins and you're like, well, that looks like an interesting title and artwork, so let's get it. Oh, we've got Wolfenstein Youngblood. All right, perfect. So it's Wolfenstein, but we'll see if our, dimensions ever collide and it becomes Wolfenstein. Okay, we've got Farpoint. This is for the VR. Now, again, as I said with everything else beforehand, I think I have this digitally because I'm pretty sure it was given out at some point with PS Plus. But I've got a physical copy now, and VR is always fun. We've got Destroy All Humans. I've watched a lot of gameplay on this one, so I can't wait to get into it and do it myself. And, THQ Nordic has a pretty good track record. Just Cause 4. Now, I think I skipped out on Just Cause 3, and the last one I did was Just Cause. Just Cause 2. I think I only play the even Just Cause then, because I'll probably play this, and so, it'll be like Star Trek, right? The even number Star Treks are the good ones. And then, Infamous Second Son. One of the, this was like one of the launch games for the PS4, or very close to launch, so I remember that. And I was right when the PS4 was launching, when this was coming up. I know I was finishing up with Infamous 2 and just had a blast. The Infamous games 1 and 2 were so much fun. I can't wait to give Second Son a try. I know for some reason after it showed up in PS4 and moved on, it fell off my radar for some reason until I was flipping through one of these bins here at GameStop, and I was like, wait a minute, I need that. So yeah, I was saying, GameStop still, right now, really good for your physical collection for Xbox One or PS4 as they try and shift those out of the store. Now's the time to get in there and get some titles for a good price. And last but not least, I'm going to show you several of the strategy guides I was able to find. Now, all these strategy guides I did pick up at Goodwill as well, and well, that's a great place to get your strategy guides because they're usually fairly well priced. We've got Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Man, big, thick, nice book full of colorful pages. Brady games. We all have lots of Brady game strategy guides. So Rainbow Six, this is a lot of fun, very nostalgic. It's great to see, to flip through here, read some of these passages, see some of these levels and cutscene pictures, and just be like, oh, I remember that. I vaguely remember being stuck in that level, or always playing that scenario. And then one Goodwill I walk into, I look over to the book section where they always have their strategy guides, and I see a lot. I see that, I see the Brady game orange at the top, and there's like 8 books. And I'm thinking, jackpot score, I just got it. This is going to be the haul of the month. This is going to be awesome. I beeline over there really quick, take a look at them. They're all for the same game. They're all for just one game. So I looked to see which was in the best shape, and that's right, Duke Nukem Forever. This game gets a lot of flack. There's a lot of reason for it, but I got one. I bought one just to have it to go when I finally finished the playthrough of it. But yeah, full color goodness here. But I don't know where it came from. or why those, whoever turned it into Goodwill, why they had 8 to 10 of these, but I grabbed one for the $4 it was. And then we're rolling back into Just Cause, because I found Just Cause 2. That's right, look at that. I was telling you, that was the last one I did play. But now I can see what maybe I missed, what I should go back and try to find, and set me up for going to Just Cause 4 at some point. We only got 2 more. Don't worry, we're almost done. Another beautiful Prima guide, Battlefield 3. Again, grab this for kind of nostalgia value. Battlefield 3 was the last Battlefield that I really spent a lot of time in. And this is just, again, it's a beautiful book. Well put together, color pictures, wonderful documentation and info. It's probably well out of date because of how many patches or whatnot they've had. So, but whatever, this is awesome. Great to have. Look at that. It's just awesome. And then I think my best strategy guide pickup for this month, for these last 2 months, for this session of what we're doing this video for, has got to be Fallout 3 Collector's Edition. Nice hard book, hardbound. Here we go. Remember, just get you all nostalgia again. Get you right in the feels to go back, start up another session of Fallout 3 and see if you're going to make the same mistakes with the same choices, or use the same weapons, or maybe finally try, you know what it's like. It's like a Skyrim, right? You start and you think you're going to do this, and then you end up doing that, and you just go from A to B to then it's all of a sudden X and Y, and then you're back to G and W, and you're like, what? Where am I going? What am I doing? This is a great find right here. Fallout 3. Good condition too. So yeah, started adding those really to the collection just because I've been able to find these at Goodwill. It's been wonderful not having to spend a crazy amount of money on them. Now comes time for the outro, where I struggle the most. So let's try and do this correctly. One take? I don't know. Anyways, thank you for sitting down, watching this long pickup video with me that covers June and July, because these 2 months ran together for us. We were very busy, lots of family stuff happening, lots of, vacations and other things, but things really started piling up, and we hit some really great Goodwills. We had some awesome garage sales we found, and then GameStop had those crazy sales that I think are still going on right now, so I just kind of had to just keep, every week you just get a little bit more, and then pretty soon it's a few piles. Anyways, thanks for watching, and as always, game on.